It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. Here's Conley. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
Before the game, when I said hello to him, I tried to give him a little dap, but he wouldn't give me any, and I thought he was snubbing me. Then I realized he's keeping all that flame to himself. How about the week he had last week? AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And his first pass is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Burrow's pass.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They will be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner back in 2016. Always a handful to contain. Lamar Jackson. On the option is Jackson. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson out to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Number 8, Lamar Jackson on the keeper.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Now it's Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he will have a Ravens 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
And at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
30-yard line, 2nd and 12. Play action. Now Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Jackson sacked.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
11 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 20.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
And it's
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone...
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Bengals nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Here's Conley. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
It's their third drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that second drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on their first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
And he finds a man on the crossing route.
Burrows.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 28. A good pick up there, 26 yards. Now Burrow on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
In the end zone. Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. He'll find Everett there, complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. To the air again, Burrow. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Again, it's Burrow. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
2nd and 9.
The numbers a week ago for Everett, 11 catches, 115 yards. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
He finds Smith out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Down back at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson, quick slant to Brown. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
A gain of 9 makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Ravens 7, Bengals nothing.
On first down, Dobbins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the Bengals.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Third down and 2.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field.
31-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Ravens 10, Bengals nothing.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
London about set to take over on offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Mixon on the draw. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This will be caught inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
They'll give it to Mixon, fighting him off. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown.
Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins.
The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the 2nd quarter. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Jackson's going to look to run it.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Jackson from the shotgun.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now here's the option play going left. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Ball carrier.
Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
No gain on the play.
Jackson now.
3rd down and long.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. London about set to take over on offense. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 20.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and...
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
And he's got a Bengals first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Now, after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Back to Mixon on first down. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Joe Burrow.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Now Joe Mixon. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins.
He's hoping to get it going. They're hoping to get him going, too. You know, he's about ready to pop one here in the second quarter. He's hoping.
And his offensive line teammates, they want to get one of those, too, because they want to continue to run the football. Most offensive linemen like that part of the game better than pass protection because they're not taking blows, they're actually dealing them out. So what they want to do is show the coaches, hey, if we pop one, we're having success. That way they won't go away from the running game.
He'll be hoping to pop one, break one here this go-around. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. Here's Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. 7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
$13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Now Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 49. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. After the interception, here's Jackson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24.
This time Jackson will throw it. Open man is Duvernay. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
On the option, Jackson will keep it. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
28, Joe Mixon.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 6.
Here's Burrow.
At the 21.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of
That was a
10.
pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tavon Young.
Tavon Young. The 1st down pass.
A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
And now they are in prime position, 1st and goal after the interception and return. They'll look to make it pay off for 6 points.
Jackson now operating from the gun. And that's going to be caught. Oh, one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Tucker lining up for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Is good.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Bengals 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
London about set to take over on offense.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Mixon with it. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Bengals.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Burrow looking to pass. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 30.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 21. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll run here with Mixon.
And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Mixon. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try.
A 31-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
Ravens 17. Bengals 10.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And
just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Jackson, he's going to keep it himself.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Again, Jackson will keep it.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Boy, the pursuit there, terrific from the linebacking core.
Oh, it certainly was, because so many times on an option play, you'll see a linebacker make a beeline for the quarterback, and then zip, one cut, and he's grasping at air. But this time, he locked in on him the whole way, took an excellent angle, and his grasp came up with the quarterback.
Second and 11 at the 41. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And, Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And, partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Dobbins, the ball carrier.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
That's the end.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Bengals 10.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Joe Burrow's sacked. A fumble on the play.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
31-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Here's Conley. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 26.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
He finds his running back, Mixon.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow to Mixon on the check down. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
To Joe Mixon. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Burrow.
At the 46.
They'll find Everett there, complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it. And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to kick it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A
shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And the Bengals grab it. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson going to tuck it down on the option. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
Second and 11 now. From the gun, Jackson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Credit the sack to the safety, Jesse Bates. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson now. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off around the 27. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Burrow's
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
On the run, it's Mixon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Joe Mixon.
That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
On 2nd down, Burrow toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Complete.
Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Brings up 2nd and
here's Jackson on the option.
28-yard line.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
To the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Another run here with Dobbins.
Play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Here's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Dobbins, and they'll get him down right about the 20. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. And you know they enjoyed taking that knee because they're now going to be 1-2 instead of 0-3. And psychologically, that's a big difference early in the season.
It certainly is. It's a big barrier breaker because you get to 0-3, you're not thinking playoffs. At 1-2, you still believe that you're going to be a playoff team.
Yeah, you feel you got some hope on your side. 0-3, things start to look pretty bleak. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Ravens, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.